Hey everybody, John Good here. Hello and good afternoon greetings from Mount Crawford, Virginia. Alright, we are loaded. The local time here is 5:07 and headed to Kenosha, Wisconsin, where all the circus is going on. I'm talking about the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. From what I understand, that the National Guard is over there right now. Sounds fun. Alright, so if you remember on the video of me coming in here, you probably have noticed that there were no security guard car parked in front of the office, right? You guys noticed that? So I asked one of the yard jockey, I said, hey, what happened to the traffic controller security guard? Nope, they're gone. So what happened? Allegedly, one of the security guard got into a stick with a truck driver and launched at him with a knife. Eesh. And not only that, but they can't find people to work. So, and the liability of having a security guard that's not cool-headed is a big liability for the company. So they said they'd rather deal with the traffic than having to deal with people with tempers. Alright, what else is a bit of a news out here today? Oh, I'd like to share with you guys a YouTube channel that I have recently discovered. As I mentioned, I think it was yesterday, one of the reasons why I kind of started looking for news outside the United States, because I've always suspected that worthy news around the world is not being reported by the U.S. media. I am still unclear, but I think I heard it right, that the U.S. consulate, not the embassy, the U.S. does not have an embassy in Iran. It is just a consulate. The U.S. consulate in Iran has been overrun by some kind of Iranian rebels. And I'm thinking, wow, isn't that worthy news? That should be big news. And it's not widely reported in the U.S. But anyway, the channel that I recently have subscribed to, and I think it's pretty refreshing. It's called The Watchman with Eric Stickleback. Just type in on your engine search The Watchman with Eric. I've only been a subscriber of his for a few days, so I can't really tell you, how credible he is, but I'm sharing you the information so you can judge among yourselves. I was kind of reading a passage today on a Bible verse. It's about the angel coming to the shepherds to spread the good news of the king being born in David's city. And throughout the Bible, it's always, God is always, what would you call it? He's always shown favor to the lowlies and the poor, not the rich and the smart and the mighties. The word that I was looking for is attracted. God has always been attracted to the low and the poor. Not that the poor has anything special, more so than the rich. Have you guys heard about the news about the armament, the armies, and the military equipment that China, the communist government of China, is amassing? It's almost like they're getting to go to war. And their presence in the Philippines, most especially specifically in the island of the Spratly Islands. There's a small, tiny islands that I think the Philippines try to claim, China tries to claim, Vietnam tries to claim, Malaysia, Indonesia. It's just crazy. Catch you guys later. degrees. Twilight zone. The local time is 5:44. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, JBG Travels welcomes you to West Virginia, Charleston, West Virginia, that is. The temperature here is 54 degrees. The local time is 8:11. Continuing our journey to Wisconsin. And I don't know if you can see the dome right there. I know one of you lives around here, but I can't remember who. Forgive me. Shout out to all the residents here in Charleston. We have 554 miles to our destination in Wisconsin today. The word today is, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. You know, if you were to analyze that statement, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, since the Lord cannot commit sin, it just means that vengeance itself, it's not sinful. Problem with vengeance is it requires a perfect measure of revenge. Anything less, anything more is injustice, right? Therefore, it's a sin. So, since we don't know, we cannot give out the perfect measure of what amount of the revenge. Only God can do revenge without sinning. Does that make sense? justice requires exact payment. God's justice requires to be paid in full. There is no leniency in God's justice, right? Somebody has to pay for it. And that's what Jesus Christ did to the cross, on the cross. He paid it all. Because that's a sin debt that we can never repay. Hey everybody, John Good here. Hello and good afternoon. Greetings from Wert, Ohio. The temperature here is 64 degrees, continuing our journey to Kenosha, Wisconsin, 282 miles away. Temperature, or the local time, is 1:31 p.m. I know, right? Of all the cities and destinations that I had to go and deliver, it had to be Kenosha. I'm keeping an eye on the trial of the century. I'm a little bit concerned about the riots. Well, nope. Calling it a riot is racist. It's not riot, it's protest. Somewhat peaceful protest. Right. But they do have 500 National Guard standing by. I don't know. It just let me ask you a question. Let's just for out of this world example. Let's just say that the defense has mounted a perfectly good case with undoubtedly 100% evidence to prove that Kyle is innocent. Now, this is just an example, okay? This has nothing to do with reality, so take a breath. Let's just say that the defense has proven without any doubt that he is innocent, with evidence that he is, as I said, he's innocent of all the charges. What if the jury, in fear of the riots, in fear of the outside, protesters, not riots, what if all the jury is somewhat influenced and in fear of the media or whatever, and despite of all the evidence to prove Kyle not guilty, their judgment is to condemn him or find him guilty. So the question is, does the judge have to accept the guilty verdict? Even with the evidence, even with witnesses that are involved admitting that they were involved, As I said, this is just a make-up story. It could be a different story, different case. All right, let's take it out of this. Let's take it out of this case, okay? Because I know some of you are not going to be able to hold your peace. You're going to inject your political view of blah, blah, blah. Let's just say a guy in his house sits watching TV. Two people barge in with knives and weapons, and it's on the video. They're trying to rob his place, they're trying to kill him, and later he shoots them.
Driver not connected. Please log in.
Then the thugs shoot him. Again, what would happen if the jury, because of outside influence or fear, finds him guilty regardless of the evidence? Is there any safeguard against that? Alright, let's go back to the reality of the case. What if the juries, or as I said, what if they are in fear of their life, intimidated by the media? I mean, we live in a society now that if you vote one way or the other, the media can cancel you because you don't follow the norm. I mean, it's conceivable to think that if you vote not guilty, the media and the public are going to hound you for a very long time. They might even try to harm you. With that said, I don't think it's too far-fetched to believe that some of these jurors are going to vote contrary to what they know to be true. Rather, they're going to vote according to external influences. Interesting times, right? Roger that.